Hello, planner friends. I hope that you're having a fabulous day. I wanted to take a minute to share with you some additional material that I added into my 2027 and remainder of 2026 planner binder for my new planning system. I also want to apologize that my voice sounds a little rough this morning. I've actually been battling a little bit of dehydration this week, and I still need to drink some more water today. It's still a little dried out, so I apologize for that. But I wanted to share with these. It's Sunday morning when I'm filming this. I've got to get ready soon to go to church. And then I work at the hospital this evening. So I've got a lot going on and I wanted to get this taken care of. But anyway, these new pages are back here in my routines and reset systems. And this is kind of something that I'm using more along the lines of like my specific daily planning ritual. So we have like the little morning coffee and journal time. And it's just a time to sip, reflect, plan, and be intentional. A beautiful morning creates a beautiful day. So obviously we're starting the morning off with a little gratitude, setting intentions for the day. What do I want to focus on and pour my energy into? So we're setting a couple of intentions for the day. How do I want to feel today? A mindset check-in, which is what is on my mind this morning and what can I release and not carry into my day. The top 3 priorities, which are 3 things that must be addressed the day, and other tasks that I want to get taken care of. A little reminder to nourish my body, drink plenty of water, which obviously if I'm dealing with a little dehydration, that has been a bit of a problem recently. Move my body, eat nourishing foods, take my vitamins and my medication, and get enough rest. And doing something just for me. So what will I make time for today just for me? So that's kind of planning one little thing that only really affects me. And then like a little evening reflection. I will be proud of myself if. So these are like looking forward to the end of the day. If I accomplish this or this happens today, then I will be proud of myself. What went well today? What can I do better tomorrow? But I also have like a little evening wind down plan. Let go, unwind, rest well. So taking time to pause and take a breath. Take 3 deep breaths. Let go of the hurry because we're slowing down. We're ending the day. We're winding down. And be present in the moment. Reflect on the day. This is the questions. What went well today? What am I grateful for? And what can I release from today? Taking care of myself. So in the evening, we're winding down. We're doing our skincare, brushing hair, putting on some cozy clothes, which is usually some pajamas, and hydrating before bed. Obviously, if we're winding down, we want to create a calm atmosphere, dimming the lights, lighting a candle, put something in the diffuser, and playing soft music. That's just kind of, giving our body and our mind time to like slow down and just kind of release the day. Unplug and let go and stay away from the screens. Put the phone down. Protect your peace. That's the main thing right there. Gently nourish your body. Take a herbal tea or a warm drink, a light snack if needed. Just listening to your body. What does it need? What does it want? What does it crave? and prepare for better rest. Set out tomorrow's essentials. Tidy my space. Like, I always make sure my bedroom is tidied up before I go to bed at night. The diffuser's going. The blinds are closed. The bed is made and turned down. All the laundry that I wash during the day is always put away. The bedroom is like the sanctuary, and I always want to make sure that it's tidy and inviting and relaxing. It says make your bed and turn down the covers. Those are always done. And then surrender and sleep well. You did your best today. Rest is part of the plan. Tomorrow is a new day. And here's a little gentle reminder. Rest is not a reward. It's a requirement. You matter. So that's my morning routine, my evening routine. And then we have on Monday, we have a little Monday momentum routine. Small steps, intentional choices. So you're going to set your intention for the week. What do I want this week to feel like? My focus for the week. So we're going to pick one area of focus for the week. Plan with purpose. 3 priorities to accomplish this week and any appointments and commitments. So when I'm planning, this is kind of my Monday plan right here. Setting my intentions for the week. Setting my priorities for the week. Again, we're always mindful. Nourish your body. Eat nourishing meals. Drink more water. Move my body. Get enough rest. And listen to my body. And then move with intention. Movement plan. That's where I'm going to plan out my workouts for the week. Am I going to the park to walk? Am I going to the gym? Am I taking a Zumba class? How I want the movement to make me feel. Refresh my home. Today I will refresh one room. So I'm just going to pick one room and completely go through and refresh the room. One surface in the house, which usually is, my entryway, living room, could be anywhere. And one area could be, again, the entryway. You're just going to refresh and reset those. Something small that makes a big difference. Nourish my mind and my heart. Today I will read or learn, journal and reflect, spend time outside. I try to do that every day. Practice gratitude and then do something that brings me joy. Enjoy simple moments. Make time for a slow morning. Mondays, everybody has those Monday icks. We get the ick from Monday. We're not ready for the weekend to be over. So usually I take a little more time to kind of ease into Monday. A good cup of coffee, a mindful moment, laughter, and connection. So usually I don't plan a lot of things on Monday evenings, and I really spend time with my grandson, with my husband, with my daughter. That's kind of like family evening on Mondays. And prepare for a smooth week. The end of the day reset. So at the end of Monday, you check your planner for the week, prep for tomorrow, lay out your essentials, again for the next day, tidy up, and let go of the rest. You don't need a perfect day to have a powerful week. So that's Monday. And then usually on Tuesday, we try to have a vital home reset. If I don't do this on Tuesday, I will try to get this done at least on Thursday. It's a fresh home, creates a calm mind and a happy heart. Declutter with intention. So we're going to spend some time on Tuesday, Thursday, sometimes one or the other, sometimes both days. Walk through each space with fresh eyes. Keep what you love and use. Release what no longer serves you. One small area at a time is enough. So this is kind of where we do a quick declutter of the house. Refresh your spaces. Open windows to let the air in. And I haven't been able to do that a lot recently because we've been in like these heat advisories with a heat index of over 100 degrees. So the air has been so hot and humid and like just stale. We really haven't had a opportunity to raise the windows a lot, but when the weather is permitting, I always have an open window in the house. Dust all the surfaces. And sometimes I do that on either Tuesday or Thursday. Sometimes I do it on both. If you follow my channel, then you might know I have 2 adult Siberian Huskies. We live in Georgia. They shed all the time. So dusting is a high priority in the house. Wipe and reset, vacuum or sweep. Again, we vacuum every day in this house, but we really like try to vacuum under the furniture, try to vacuum up the bathrooms, the areas that I don't tend to every single day. Get a little more deeper with the cleaning and add a little something that brings you joy. Clean with purpose. Focus on high touch areas. That's always, kitchens, bathrooms. Clean what needs attention. Use products that make you feel good. Put love into every corner. Organize what matters. We're going to declutter, we're going to clean, and we're going to do a little organizing. Create simple systems that work for you. Give everything a home. Keep surfaces clear and peaceful. And make daily living easier and calmer. That's just because the less you have to deep clean or declutter every week, the easier, the cleaning gets. Nourish your home. Change your sheets. Wash what needs washing. That's why I try to catch up on all the laundry. Wash the bed sheets. Fresh towels and cozy textures to make sure all the towels, even the pool towels, beach towels, those are all washed. Rugs, the bathroom rugs, get those washed. And scents that make your home feel like you. That's when I reset all the diffusers, all the little candle wax melt, the little warmers. I always reset all of those. Create calm and comfort. Soft lighting, candles and diffusers, cozy blankets and pillows. And when we're washing what needs washed, a lot of times on these days when I'm doing the Vital Home Reset, I will wash all the little blankets that we have in the living room because even though it's 100 degrees outside, in the house, everybody always seems to be up under a cozy blanket on the couch watching TV. Calming music, space that invites you to slow down. That is all of my theme right now for this year is about slow, intentional living. Maintain with grace. Do a little each day. Set a timer if that helps. I use a timer a lot. Progress over perfection. Your home doesn't have to be perfect to be beautiful. And a home that supports you. A peaceful home supports a peaceful you. Make it a place you love to be. It's not a house, it's your sanctuary. Remember, I just said that about the bedroom. It's the sanctuary. It's where you need to feel safe and peaceful. You are creating a life you are proud of. So that's my Vital Home Reset, and that's the goals of what I want my home to feel like. Not only us that live here, but when we have someone come over, I want them to feel invited, welcome, at home, at peace. I don't want anyone to come to my home and feel uncomfortable. And then this is Wednesday. We have a midweek reset. We're going to do a little reflection. Pause, reflect, and realign. You don't have to start over. You just have to come back to center. And that's what it's kind of like looking where we are at the middle of the week, where we're at, where we need to be. Check in with yourself. First thing, we're going to do a little reflection. How am I feeling today? What do I need more of? What can I release? Refresh your space. Tidy one area, wipe surfaces. That's the kitchen and the bathrooms. Those pretty much really get wiped every day. Freshen the air. You know, whether that's the diffusers or like I have this, it's kind of like Febreze, but it's the ZEP, Z-E-P brand air odor eliminator. Again, I have huskies and I have a 5-year-old that live in the home. So I'm always using scents like that to try to refresh the scent of the house, refreshing the air, add something cozy. You know, that could be a candle or fresh, clean, cozy blankets. Light a candle and play soft music. I love to have music on. When I'm the only one in the house, there's rarely ever the TV on. There's always music on. Again, we're always mindful about nourishing our body, hydrating, eating wholesome foods, take a short walk, stretch or move, and rest if rest is needed. It's the middle of the week. You know, how hard have we been going? Have I been working extra shifts at the hospital? Do I need to take some time to just sit down for an hour, hour and a half, and just rest a little? And then tend to a small task. This doesn't have to be house cleaning related. It can be one small task that I can do right now, and how will it help me? So is it something with my coursework? Do I need to get a chapter read for my coursework? Do I need to work in the flower garden outside? Do I need to organize some things in the garage? Do I need to take the car to get fuel, before the remainder of the week? Do I need to go pick up a prescription at the pharmacy? It's one small task that we're going to get out of the way. Laundry, just start one load, fold with grace, and let go of what no longer serves. So we're just going to take one load of laundry and try to get one little load out of the way so that when we're doing our home reset, I don't have 2 or 3 loads of laundry looking at me. Reflecting on my week so far, what went well so far this week, what has challenged me, and what can I do differently to have a good remainder of the week. And here we are doing again something just for you. You notice this is kind of a recurring theme because, self-care and taking care of ourselves is a huge, huge component of taking care of our family and taking care of our home. So read a few pages, take a bath or a long shower, journal, do a hobby you love. I love scrapbooking. Listen to a podcast, or just sit quietly and breathe. Sometimes I do that. I will just go outside and sit in the rocking chair and close my eyes and just sit outside and just kind of be in that moment. And then we're going to reset and realign our mindset. What am I proud of myself for? What do I choose to focus on? And then we have a little affirmation. I am enough. I am becoming everything I need to be. Then we get to the weekend, because remember, the home reset is either Tuesday or Thursday, or Tuesday and Thursday. So Saturday, we're going to have a slow Saturday, rest, enjoy. Because I do work a lot now on Saturdays and Sundays, I kind of created a little kind of a slow weekend morning so that if I work, because I usually work the evening, it's either 3 to 11 p.m. or it's 7 to 11 p.m. And we've been going to church recently, so I'm trying to give myself a little grace on the weekends instead of feeling like I have to rush around and try to get everything done that didn't get completed for the weekend. So we're having a slow morning. No rush, no pressure, just easing into the day. And I like that. I'm letting myself sleep in a little later. Even if I'm not fully asleep, I'm letting myself stay in bed a little later. Of course, we're always focusing on nourishing our body, eating a wholesome breakfast, staying hydrated, a little movement, a little treat yourself for the day, and listen to your body. Your home is your haven, so you tidy up a little bit. No heavy cleaning, no deep cleaning, just tidying the surfaces, refreshing a space, lighting a candle, which I don't really have any actual candles right now. I need to buy some more, but I have been using the candle wax melts, the warmers. I have those in my house and I use those a lot. Play music, of course. On Saturdays, my husband usually works. He works during the day. I work in the evening. And then if my daughter is gone anywhere, I have the house to myself. There's, again, always music going. And make it cozy. Savor simple pleasures. Read a good book. Sip on your favorite drink. Watch something that makes you smile. If I do watch TV, sometimes I will, maybe on a Saturday, if I have the house all to myself, I'll try to watch a movie or a couple of episodes of a show. We're just taking time to enjoy the little things. Out and about if you like it. So if I feel like it, if I want to, some things I love to get out and do on a Saturday morning, visit the farmer's market, take a nature walk, soak up the sunshine, breathe in fresh air, notice the beauty around you. So I will get out on a Saturday. Like, I like to go to the park and walk. I love to go to the farmer's market, but I don't do this every Saturday. Rest without guilt. Take a nap. Slow down. Say no to what drains you. Give yourself permission to rest. Again, I've worked Monday through Friday, and now if I'm working the weekend, I will give myself some time to rest on Saturday afternoon before I have to get ready for work. Connect with the ones that you love. Share a meal. Have a meaningful conversation. Laugh together. Make memories. Check your planner. We're going to start thinking about preparing for the upcoming week. Set 1 to 3 intentions. Prepare a few things, like that could be like a little meal prepping, like cutting up some cucumber slices to keep in the refrigerator. And let tomorrow take care of itself. This is a day to rest, to refill, and remember what matters the most. And then finally, we're getting into our soft Sunday refresh. Again, it's a soft Sunday refresh. We're not doing all the things. We're not grocery shopping and power cleaning. We're taking it a little slower. A gentle day to reset, reflect, and realign. So obviously, we're going to have that slow morning. We're going to work on planning the week. We've set a few intentions, and now we're going to sit down with the planner. Like, I'm currently using this planner right here that I found. I think I got it at Ollie's, and I haven't set in my plans for this week, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to fill this in. We're going to plan out the whole week. We're obviously going to nourish our body. I got to pack food to take to work tonight. I got to make breakfast for my family because on Sunday mornings, everyone's here. Move my body. Am I going to go take a little walk today? Am I going to get in the pool and go swimming with my grandson? Am I going to do a little Zumba class, maybe a little 20, 30-minute Zumba class? But I'll do some form of exercise. But nothing crazy. No 2-hour-long exercise marathon. No going to the park and walking a 3-mile, power walk. We're taking it slow. Today's an easy workout day. What they call active rest day. Clean and refresh my home. Now, we did some cleaning. We're not doing deep cleaning. We're just what needs clean. Obviously, every day your kitchens and your bathrooms need clean. Making the bed, running the vacuum, just the normal daily chores, just to kind of reset everything. Self-care time. And this is why, even though I'm allowing myself to sleep in later, on the weekends, I'm still getting up before everybody else in the house. I get up before my grandson, my daughter, my husband, even my dogs. And I take a little time in the morning just for me to do what I need to do for myself. Relax with family time. Now, again, I'm working this evening and I work a lot of Sundays, depending on if I go in at 3 or if I go in at 7. I always take some time to spend with my family, whether we eat breakfast together or we go to church and, come home and eat lunch together before I have to get ready for work. I'm going to just kind of take some time to be present and spend with my family. And then we're going to start preparing for the week. I'm going to plan my meals for the week. I'm going to see what I need to get out of the freezer to start thawing to cook for tomorrow. I'm going to look at my schedule. Do I have anything planned, like any appointments? I'm going to make sure all my laundry's done up for the week. I'm going to see what kind of the weather's going to look like. So what kind of outfits do I need? But anyway, I'm just taking a slow day to get myself set up. And that is it. This is kind of the things that I'm using right now to kind of set up my daily planning for every day of the week. And I just kind of wanted to share those with you because I've added those to my, my new planning system that I'm doing. And yeah, so if you've made it to the end of this video, as always, thank you so much. It truly means the world to me when you take time out of your day to watch my videos. And now I think I'm going to get downstairs and start drinking some water before I have to start getting ready for church. And I hope that you have not only an amazing day, but an absolutely amazing week. Bye.